with a squat to rotation. So we're just gonna get those legs and rotational hip rotation warmed up. So we're gonna go a squat and then a rotation out to one side and go back and forth with this. I'm getting a good pivot through my foot to get that hip internal rotation. And we're just gonna keep this going for about 15 more seconds. Find a range of motion that feels good. We wanna engage the core and keep that chest tall when we squat. Just a couple more here, and then we're gonna switch it up. And one more. We're gonna go into 2 knee hugs plus 2 reverse lunges. So just give each knee a hug and then step each leg back. Little combo. Getting that hip separation during the knee hug and some more hip and leg work during the lunge. Awesome, about 15 more seconds. We'll just keep this going. I need to get warm after. Just this time of day, I tend to feel cold. I don't know what it is. Just get cold. All right, up next, we're gonna go to a lateral lunge with a reach. Let's go side to side with this one. Just taking a big step, reaching towards your instep or your calf. Getting one leg out straight and one knee bent. So added bonus, an inner thigh stretch. Keeping this going a little bit longer. Let's go one more each side, and then we'll switch to a little bit of upper body mobility for our L's, Y's, and T's. So I'm gonna hinge at my hips, bring my elbows up high, get some L's first, some external rotation. Just holding this hinge position. Keeping those elbows pinned up high and just opening up like a puppet on a string. And then from here, I'm gonna go to my Y. So I'll go thumbs up to the capital Y. Trying to keep my shoulders away from my ears, long neck. Engaging those back muscles, shoulder blade muscles. And then we're gonna open up here to a T. Thumbs up to the side. Yeah. Good, good. Let's go 4 more. 4, 3, 2, 1. Standing up tall. You're gonna take that leg out for a spin, just swinging it backwards and forwards. More hip mobility, but also ankle stability on the other side that's holding you up. Quick switch over to that other side. Just swing it back and forth. Just along the hip joint, trying to keep your low back out of it as much as possible. Switching it back up to your other leg for a hip opener march. Just swing that gate open and shut, side to side. Yeah, good, good. do have another guest over here to the side, my husband, John. If you hear breathing, it's probably not me. It's probably him. All right, one more drill. We're gonna go for plank ankle taps. So we're gonna come down to that high plank. We're gonna pike up those hips and reach across towards the opposite ankle or shin, side to side. Getting some shoulder stability, some dynamic mobility in the ankles, calves, hips. Let's go one more each, and then we'll get into it. Awesome, our first circuit. So we're gonna do, just to give you a quick rundown, I know it's annoying and I talk too much, we're gonna go 40 seconds each side of a 1 1/4 rep split squat. So I'm coming down to the bottom, I'm doing a little pulse, and I'm standing up tall again. So we're gonna go 40 seconds on each side with that. Next, we're gonna do a bend over row. I'm gonna alternate and then do a double. So we'll get one arm at a time and then both. And then our third exercise in this circuit, and remember we're only doing the circuits 2 times through, yay! So we're gonna do a forearm plank, an elbow plank with a triple reach. So I'm gonna go forward, side, and back, alternating my arms. You can drop those knees down if you need to modify, all right? So that is our first circuit. So grab those dumbbells, and we'll get this show on the road here with our timer. All right, we got a 10-second countdown. You're gonna take one leg, nice big step back, and we're going into that 1 1/4 rep split squat. Keeping that torso tall. We're adding some time under tension. So if you only have some lighter dumbbells at home, you can up the ante with this little pulse at the bottom. Now this is challenging even with body weight. So if you have a tough time with dumbbells, you can do body weight only. No worries there. We got 5 more seconds. Woo, all right, we get a quick shake out, and then we're gonna hit that other side, of course, with those split squats. Nice big step back. I'm gonna show you this one from the side, just so you can see. Little pulse, and back up. Good, yep. Notice we're not getting too bouncy with that pulse. Trying to take out the rubber band momentum effect and make this hard. Woo! Yepper. Almost there. We got 3 more seconds. And rest. Good. So from here, we're going to take it into our bend over row combination. One arm at a time, and then both. So find that great hip hinge, neutral spine. And we're going to go one, the other, and both. Good. If you feel like you're starting to feel this in your back, just stand up for a second and reset your hip hinge. Ultimately, a hip hinge is driven by your butt muscles. That's what we really want to work. And that's why we have the neutral spine. So it's not in the low back, It's in the butt. And rest. Finally gonna set these down for a second. And we're gonna go to our elbow plank with a triple reach, forward, side, and back. Coming up in 3 seconds. So find that great plank. You can always modify by dropping those knees to the ground. Good. Yeah. It's always challenging to move the arms when you're in a plank. Oh, hey Barbie! Barbie's visiting us right now. And rest. Good. I'm going to give you a few extra seconds, really for me, to get a drink of water. And then we're going to do that circuit just one more time. All right, so grab a hold of your dumbbells. Once again for 1.5 rep split squats. Nice big step back. Take it down, a little pulse, down all the way up. Awesome. Good. Find that range of motion. Get that back knee close to the ground if you can. Getting those quads all juicy with this one. 5 seconds. We're so close. Woo! Good. Shake that out. Other side coming up in 5 seconds. So take that nice big step back. Here we go. Little pulse. This unilateral leg training. It's a really good way to work out imbalances. It's great if you're a runner or a walker. It's great for your balance. I'm not talking you wouldn't be liking it. Maybe, maybe not. 10 more seconds here. Woo, yep, her. Rest. Okay. It's our row combination coming up next. So as we find a hip hinge, we just scoot those hips back, soft bend in the knees. Here we go. One arm at a time, and then both. Good. Working those back muscles that are really easy to neglect. That's why it's so important to get your pulling exercises in. And rest. All right, we're taking it down to the floor once again for our elbow plank with a triple tap in 5 seconds. Finding that level plank. Here we are. Forward, side, and back. You can always drop to those knees. No worries. Getting close. And rest. Good. All right. First circuit's done. stole my dumbbells. Here we are. Next circuit, quick preview. So I'm gonna go for a goblet clean to a squat. So I'm gonna hold my dumbbell like so. I'm going to hinge, clean it up to my chest, and then squat. So let me show you with just a few reps just so you get the hang of that. Clean, squat. Hinge, clean, squat. So we're gonna do that combination for 40 seconds. Then we're gonna shimmy our way down to the floor for a floor press. The kicker is we're gonna go to a bridge position. So I'm gonna lift those hips up and then take my arms down to the floor and back up again. 40 seconds. And then the third one, let me double check. Yeah, so we got 40 seconds each side. We're gonna go for a fire hydrant and a donkey kick combination. So up to the side, up to the ceiling with the heel. So 40 seconds on each side. All right, let's start circuit number 2. 2 times through. Coming up. Grab a hold of you can go a little heavier with your dumbbell on this if you have one at home. So we're gonna hold it in that goblet. We're gonna hinge, clean it up, and squat. Hinge, clean it up. Awesome, yep. So we're getting a hip dominant deadlift pattern and a knee dominant squat along with it. Good, yeah, we get some power in there too with that quick movement we're throwing in there. And rest. Find your way to the floor. We're gonna go to that bridge position with our 2 dumbbells. Lifting those hips up, arms up, upper arms down to the floor, squeezing back up to the top. Good, keep driving those feet through the floor. We're giving our glutes a challenge while we work our upper body. Halfway, good. Yeah, keep those hips up nice and high. Driving through the feet. Pressing those hands right over the shoulders. And rest. All right, cool. Now we're flipping it over to quadruped, hands and knees. One side at a time. We're going hydrant and donkey kick right here. Out to the side, up to the ceiling. 40 seconds worth right here. So as you're in this hands and knees position, try to keep your back straight. So if someone had to put a glass of water on your back, try not to tip it over. Good, good. Yeah, combination of hip mobility and butt strength with these. And rest. Cool beans. So we're just gonna go over to the other side now with that same combination. If you wanna start a little early, go for it. This one isn't quite as strenuous. 40 seconds worth right here. Good, good. Think about grabbing the floor with those hands as well. Grip strength correlates to shoulder health. Almost there. All right, great. We're gonna pop it up to standing again and go back to our goblet clean to squat. Coming right up in 5 seconds. No rest for the weary this time. So we're gonna hinge, clean that dumbbell up, and squat. Yepper. Good. And a good combination of movement patterns in this one. Hip dominant and knee dominant. I love this one. And rest. Good. We better get down to the floor for our floor press. Grab a hold of what you need. Find that bridge. Hips coming up. And we're pressing up. Awesome. Keep this going. Woo. Almost there. And rest. Nice. All right. We're going to flip it right over into our other combination, the fire hydrant plus donkey kick. Grabbing the ground. Here we go. Try to keep both elbows straight. I just had to remind myself that. It's easy to let one kind of soften up. Cool, 10 more seconds. Getting that booty. Cool. Quick rest, or if you want to get some extras on your other side, you can start a little bit early before that timer. Limited fire hydrant, donkey kick. Here's the bell. For that donkey kick, just try to get that heel up to the ceiling. Lead with the heel of the foot. Doing good. Hang on. Woo! And rest. Awesome. Grab a sip of water. 2 out of 3 strength circuits done. Here's what's next. We're gonna grab a dumbbell. Now obviously I have access to some heavier ones, so I'm gonna do a goblet hold, but if you have just lighter ones at home and you wanna hold on to one in each hand, that's fine. So we're gonna do a combination crossover to abduction. Crossover, abduction. And we're gonna go 40 seconds on each side. I'm gonna grab some dumbbells that are a titch lighter, and we're gonna do a curl to a press. Exercise number 2. Exercise number 3. We're gonna go for a push-back plank. Oh, I almost tripped over that. To a knee. So I'm gonna go to my plank. I'm gonna push my hips back and then drive one knee forward. Push my hips back, drive the other knee forward. Also 40 seconds, all right? 2 times through. All right, let's do it. All right, goblet or hold on to 2, your choice. Doing that crossover to a leg lift here. Good, so you can go right into it, or you can give yourself a little pacer step to get your balance. Either way. More three-dimensional glute and leg work here. Woo! We got less than 10 seconds as I almost tip over. Awesome. Quick rest here. Just gonna set that down for about 2 seconds. And then we hit that other side. Coming up in 5. Crossing over the other way to that abduction. You can tap it for balance or just go right into the next. Good, yeah. Getting those side glutes. Another great one for balance. If you need to stand near a wall, grab a wall. We don't want anyone tipping over. 3 more seconds. And rest. Okay, gonna grab a little bit lighter pair of dumbbells here for my curl to overhead press. So we're doing a hammer curl, pressing overhead, hammer back down. Trying to get this from the ground up. Drive my feet into the ground, away from the dumbbells. Good. Sometimes it's trial and error to figure out the best weight for your dumbbell selection. It's kind of like solving for X. You know the exercise, you know how long. Just gotta solve for that load, right? Almost there. And rest. Good. All right, we're coming down to our bolt plank, our pushback plank, to a single knee. Finding the plank. Here we go. Push back, knee in. Push back, knee in. My knees hovering right over the ground in the back. Cool, yep. 10 more seconds here. Another way you can modify planks is to elevate your hands onto a little box. Rest. So that is also an option for you if you have a little sturdy coffee table or something. All right. Ready for one more round of that one? Coming up. Going for my crossover lunge to abduction. Okay, we are 4 minutes away from our cool down. We are going to do a Tabata. So 20-10 intervals, 20 seconds on, 10 seconds rest. We're going to do 2 different exercises here. So they should be pretty familiar to you guys. We're going to go for a lateral shuffle to a touchdown in whatever space you have at home. And then we're going to pair that off with a squat to rotational punch. So we're going to do each one twice before moving on, but we'll end up doing each one 4 times with our Tabata. All right, so 4 minutes coming up in 10 seconds. We'll start with the lateral shuffle to a touchdown. We'll do that for 2 rounds in a row. Getting ready here. And we're going. Side to side. This is great for agility, power. And it's kind of fun, you have to admit. This one's kind of fun. That's why I do it a lot. And rest, good. Quick shakeout, and then we're gonna do that lateral shuffle. One more time here. Athletic position, here we go. And you can use however much space or however much little space you have in your living room. We'll just try not to trip over any cats or dogs, right? And rest, good. Coming up is our squat to punch. Just alternate those punches. Here we go. So you're gonna take it at your own pace at home. Might be slower than me, it might be faster than me. That's okay. Just work hard. And quick rest. We're gonna do that one more time. In 3 seconds. Fighter ready. Here we go. Almost there. And rest. Great, we're halfway. We're gonna go back to our lateral shuffle. Getting into that athletic stance, ready to go. Here we go. You got it. 3 seconds. Quick shakeout. Awesome. We're gonna do that one more time and then kiss it goodbye. Getting ready? Here we go. Doing good, almost there. And rest. Awesome, awesome. Okay, 2 more rounds to go. Squat to rotational punch. Coming up right here. Let's go. Find your tempo. Find your rhythm. And rest. Good, good. All right. Woo! 1 more to go. We are really close. Okay, here we go. Make this last one count. Three, Catch your breath, grab a sip of water. Let's do a little bit of child's pose to decompress that back, those hips. So we're just sitting those hips back and take a few breaths. Enjoy the feeling of being done. Gonna walk both hands over to the right. Feel that side lengthen out. Walk them over to the left. Scoot yourself up to a little bit of downward dog. Take a knee forward, set the back one down. Just enjoy that hip stretch. We're going to incorporate some of these mobility moves in the strength circuits on Thursday night. Let's switch it up. Other side, knee comes down. Just opening that hip up as much as you can. And then give yourself another big pat on the back for a great workout. Thanks guys for coming. Kasha and Shauna, I hope you feel better soon with your vaccine recovery.
Thank you so much.
And it was great to have all of you guests on tonight.
Thanks, Robin.
Fabulous. See you later. Bye, guys.
Bye. Have a good night.